Good afternoon. I'm Justin May and Masaganda, and I'm going to report the project monitoring and control. First is the monitoring. We monitor the project by collecting, recording, and reporting information concerning project's performance that project manager and others wish to know. Next is the controlling. We also control the project by uses data from monitor activity to bring actual performance to planned performance. Why do we monitor? We do monitor project simply because we know that things don't always go according to plan, no matter how much we prepare. So, hindi kasi lahat ng plan sa isang project is nagagawa. So there are possibility that we need to monitor our project. Next is, what do we monitor? Syempre, mini-monitor natin yung yung human resources, machines, materials, money, space, time, task, quality, and technical performance. What do we monitor? Meron tayong inputs and outputs. Sa inputs, meron tayong time, money, resources, material usage, task, quality, and technical performance. Sa outputs naman, may progress, cost, job starts, job completion, engineering design changes, variation order. Next is, when do we monitor? Monitor natin yung project kada end of the project. Pwede rin continuously, regularly, or logically. It depends if anong project yung ginagawa mo. Next is, where do we monitor? It depends din kung anong project yung ginagawa mo. For example, may kinalaman siya sa office. Siyempre, imo-monitor mo yung project mo at the head office. And then, sample din yun nung at the site office on the spot. Ayun nga, depends on situation and the what's. Yun lang. Thank you.
Okay, I'm Trisha May Villalino, and I will going to report about meetings, some monitoring issues. Number 1, what problems do you have and what is being done to correct them? Minomonitor natin yung mga issues sa isang project para malaman natin kung ano yung nagiging cause ng problems nila and kung ano yung mga dapat na gawin to correct them. Next is, what problems do you anticipate in the future? Syempre, kailangan nating i-discuss din doon kung ano yung mga problems na pwede pang mangyari in the future. Okay, next is, do you need any resources you do not yet have? Syempre, tinatakal din sa monitoring issues yung mga resources na dapat meron ka para magawa mo yung project mo na mas maayos. Yung mga resources na kailangan. Next is, do you need information you do not have yet? Minomonitor din yung mga information na kakailanganin pa or yung mga information na dapat nandun para maging mas okay yung isang project. Next is, do you know anything that will give you schedule difficulties? Minomonitor din yung issues na to kasi syempre kailangan nating ma-monitor yung mga schedule kasi if ever, ito yung mga nagiging cause na mga difficulties para mas maging maayos yung project. Next is, any possibility your task will finish earlier or late. Minomonitor din kung gaano kahaba yung span ng project na ginagawa mo para mas alam mo kung malilate ka or kung hanggang saan yung dapat nasakop lang na paggawa mo ng project. Next is, will your task be completed under, over, or budget? Minomonitor din yung issue na to para mas alam mo kung suit pa ba yung budget dun sa span na kailangan mo.
Good day, I am Evangeline Quadra and I'm going to report the project control cycle. So these are the steps that we need to do when we're going to have a project. So plan. Sa plan, under niya yung specification, project schedule, project budget, resource plan, vendor contracts. Ito yung mga ginagawa through ng first step, which is plan. Second is monitor. What do we monitor? Yung record status, report progress, report cost. Then third, yung compare. So what do we compare? Actual status against plan. Next is schedule, then cost, then action, correct deviation from plan, then replan as necessary. Ayun yung mga ginagawa through project control cycle. Next is project control. So, what is control? Control is a process and activities needed to correct and deviation from plan. Control the triple constraints: time, cost, and performance. Sa time, under niya yung schedule. Then, cost, budget, and expenses. Next, performance, specification, testing, results, and etc. So, sa techniques for monitoring control, earned value analysis, then critical ratio. So, sa earned value analysis, a way of measuring overall performance is using aggregate performance measure, earned value. Next is earned value of work performed, value completed for those tasks in progress found by multiplying the estimated percent physical completion of work for each task by planned cost for those tasks. The result is amount that should be spent on the task so far. This can be compared in the actual amount and spent. Ito yung mga ginagawa to earn value analysis.
Hi, hello, I'm Mary Grace B. Ramirez, and I report about methods for estimating percent completion. First, the 50-50 estimate. 50% is assumed when task is begun, and remaining 50% then were completed. Second, 0 to 100% rule. This rule allows no credit for work until task is complete. Highly conservative rule. Project always seem late until the very end of project. Then everything appears to suddenly catch up. Third, critical input rule. This rule assigns progress according to amount of critical input that has been used. Neighbor skill dependent machine critical input. By machine complete task may be misinformation. Fourth, proportional rule. This rule divides plan time to date by total scheduled time, post to date by total budget cost to calculate percent complete. This commonly used rule. Refer to earned value chart. Basis for evaluating cost and performance to date. If total value of the work accomplished is in balance with the plan, cost and actual cost, then top MGMT has no particular need for a detailed analysis of individual tasks. Earned value concept combines cost reporting and aggregate performance reporting into one comprehensive chart. Baseline cost to completion, referred to as budget at completion, or tinatawag na PAC. Actual cost to date, referred to as estimated cost to completion. Identify several variances according to two guidelines. Yung unang guideline is a negative variance is bad. Pangalawa, cost and schedule variance are calculated as earned value minus some other measure. Merong 4 types ng variances. Una, cost variance or CV. Ito ay spending. Difference between budget, cost of work performed, and actual cost of that work. Yung pangalawa, schedule variance or SV. Difference between earned value and cost of work we scheduled to perform to date. Pangatlo, time variance or TV. Difference between time scheduled for work performed and actual time to perform it.
Hi, I'm Grace R. Dorillo. Project monitoring and control is necessary to identify actions such that the project stays on track. We do it to provide an understanding of the project's progress, take appropriate corrective actions, or provide status information for all stakeholders. To use project monitoring and control effectively, these are the advice and guidance. Use defined measurements from measurement and analysis to monitor the project's progress. Second, determine major deviations and record the deviations and decisions. All gathered issues must be added to the issue list. When replanning is needed, revise estimates and plans. And for closed issues, think about lessons learned from the related corrective actions and take those into account for planning and risk management purposes. The project manager is responsible for tracking the project constantly. Who makes the project manager? The project manager plans, manages, allocates resources, shapes priorities, coordinates interactions with customers and users, and keeps the project team focused. The team members, however, must support the project manager in estimations, risk analysis, stakeholder identification, and the team must commit to the plan. We all have to do it permanently. To sum up, the need for proper project monitoring and control mechanisms must be addressed. Tools available to help in the monitoring and control activities are available and must be researched before even starting a project. There are human control and management aspects not covered here, but there are already available human control and management aspects for research on available sources such as the internet. Thank you. This is Group 5 reporting.